Hello and welcome back to my channel, back at my permanent station. Welcome. I welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time, you are welcome to the happy family. If you have been watching but you're still contemplating whether you want to subscribe or not, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. Today I want to come out here and talk about the big deal that has been going on all over the world, which is coronavirus. Guys, this thing is serious. I have anxiety, I'm really scared, and I know a lot of people are scared as well for this coronavirus. And I think after an extensive research about if I'm going to be affected, if I'm not going to be affected, and today I finally saw something that even give me the energy and the strength to come out here and do this, and also to clear out this misconception that a lot of people have that black people are not having this, even though, you know, there is a lot of people saying that, oh, I've not seen any black people that has this, I've not heard of this, but everyone still needs to be very, very careful. But this morning I read in the news that one Chelsea player has this coronavirus, and is actually a black guy. His name is Hudson Odoi. He had the coronavirus and he's been in isolation. And to be honest, I'm telling you, when I first heard about this, I went for an appointment. I think a week or 2 weeks after we heard about it, I went to the hospital for an appointment. And to be honest, I know a lot of people in that hospital that day will be looking at me crazy, like, what is wrong with this one? Because if I hear ting, I'm I don't even wait around, like, you know. There was this guy that was standing beside me and he just went I don't even want to know. I ran. The thing is, if anybody has it, the person might not even know. If you have it, you won't know anything until like 2 weeks, and the symptoms is so similar to flu. So this thing is really easily spreadable. Like, you can spread it to like 10 people within like 1 minute. I wanted to speak about it, but you know, I'm trying to research more and get more facts, and today I actually have something to say about it, especially people that have the misconception that black people might not catch this virus, and which is a lie. You need to protect yourself no matter how you want to do it, especially if you have young children like I do. My last is 4 years old, which is really difficult, because even though I'm telling her, don't touch this, don't touch that, don't do this, don't do that, she doesn't really understand that much. The older ones understand a little bit more about this thing, but this young little child of mine, she doesn't understand what is going on. She just wants to live her life. She doesn't want to be restricted. Movement restriction, this one, don't go this, don't do this, don't touch this, you can't go to park, you can't do this. She's not really having it, but at the same time we have to protect ourselves. I was really scared, and like I said in my previous video, I talked about I wasn't feeling fine. So when I heard about this coronavirus in UK, I was actually scared. And last week, a hospital close to me in Hertfordshire, I heard about people having it in Hertfordshire, but Watford General is like a stone throw to my house, and someone died there. So for someone to like die in Watford General, I'm thinking to myself, this is like close to home, you know. And it got me really scared, because I have overactive thyroid, which comes with like a palpitation, tiredness, weakness. It comes with a lot of things if you are hyperthyroidism. And I'm thinking to myself, I hope this thing is not going to affect me. You know, they're saying that if you have underlying issue, there's possibility that this thing go to like a critical stage. And I'm thinking to myself, I hope this is not going to happen. So I've been researching and looking, and today I was able to find something through NHS that from the report from China, there has not been anybody that is maybe overactive thyroid that was reported to have had it like in a critical way. So which means it comes except if your immune system is down. Sometimes when you are like overactive, this thyroid thing, it looks like it's just a minor thing, but at the same time, as minor as it is, there are things that are causing it, and if care is not taken, to me is not really that minor, because it costs a lot of things in the long term if it's not taken care of. It made me really scared, and because I have young children as well, I'm thinking to myself, hey, what if these kids bring it home? I work from home, but at the same time my kids go out there, but when they come back, we hug. You know, it's a tradition in my house. Hugging, kissing, it's just something we have to do. Whenever anyone goes out, comes back in, we do hugging, we do kissing. So there is no way I could avoid that if in fact any one of them catch it from their school. The minister is saying that they won't close school, and they said before they're going to use contain methods, but now is delay method they want to use, which means this thing is going to spread. I don't know whether it's going to be as bad as Italy one, but I'm thinking it's going to go to that extreme, because I don't know what this medical director, the scientists, these people advising the prime minister about this situation, I don't know how they believe that it's always better to leave it to get to its peak before now containing it. I don't understand, because if something is spreading like this, and the way it's spreading is mainly like if someone sneeze on a surface and the surface is not clean, and you don't have like a sanitizer, you know, sanitize your hand or anything before you touch that, you're going to carry the germs, and that is it. You carry it, you transfer it somewhere else. If it's on your clothes, I think from clothes, the hours for it to die off is lesser from the hour for it to die off on maybe like a cash machine, maybe like on a train, on a seat, on everything like that. More so, sanitizer is even like essential commodity and is out of stock in all the stores in UK. My friend gave me this one. You know, I have lovely people that has given me like this sanitizer. Every minute I'm like, it seems I'm having fever, but I know the risk. My kids are going out, mixing up with their friends. I gave them sanitizer to school. Kids are going to be kids no matter what. So when I was listening to the PM yesterday, and he talked about how they are going to use delay tactics to tackle this thing, and many of you, I want you to listen to what he said. Seriously, I don't want to play the whole thing, but this part really off me. When I heard this part, I'm like, really?
You were level with the British public. More families, many more families, are going to lose loved ones before their time. And the Chief Scientific Advisor will set out the best information we have on that in a moment. But
that is what he said. He said many people are going to lose their loved ones. This is a reality. It is fact. But why I'm not in support of what he's saying here is that you are saying that you want to delay it, and in the same breath you are talking about how many people are going to lose their loved ones. So it's not that you are giving us like the promise that we are doing everything we can to contain this thing, but still many people are losing their lives. But you're saying that we are going to delay the method to contain this thing. This thing has made headlines, like everybody is talking about it. How can a leader that is supposed to calm people down, because a lot of people have anxieties. I have a friend that doesn't even want to go to work anymore. Thank God her job, she can work from home. My sister-in-law, she's working from home now because she goes on the train. Have you been on London train? I remember when I used to school in London, you have to stand on the train. It's so cluster. You guys will be breathing on each other, especially early in the morning and in the afternoon, maybe from 4 p.m. There's no way this thing is not going to like spread so much, because there's no way you're not going to touch each other. And the misconception about black people not having it, if you are black, don't believe this thing that people are saying that black people are immune. It might not spread in Africa simply because they have a lot of sun in Africa. I know in Nigeria it's mostly maybe 20-something degree in Nigeria, like that's the normal way of life there. We're used to it. But here is, you know, it's time. Sometimes it's really cold. We are in cold season right now, even though it's not like winter, we're going into spring, but at the same time it's still cold compared to Nigeria. So maybe that is why this thing is not spreading in Nigeria. But that does not mean that as Africa living in the UK that you won't have this thing. This guy, this Chelsea player is a black guy and he already has the coronavirus. So, which means nobody is excluded. And I just saw something on Instablog Nigeria as well of this lady saying that her cousin that is a doctor in early 30s, I don't think she has underlying condition before that. This lady has the coronavirus and she of this coronavirus in London here. So don't wait and be thinking, oh, I don't need to do anything because I'm a black person, black people are not going to have it. Please take care of yourself, take every precautions, clean your home, sanitize it. Even if all these sanitizers and all of this thing is out of stock in the store, there is always an alternative. I listen on one program on YouTube whereby this doctor was talking about some alternatives to hand sanitizer. Then when I was watching it, I came about this video of this lovely sister of mine, Nikiti, and she actually made that. I'm going to link the video of this lady below. If you want hand sanitizer and you don't have, get a rubbing alcohol, get aloe vera gel, and get an essential oil that you like. This lady actually used tea tree essential oil and she mixed everything together. But this person that I'm talking about just talked about aloe vera gel and rubbing alcohol. Mix it together and it gives you hand sanitizer. Just make sure the rubbing alcohol is, the alcohol in the rubbing alcohol is over 50% or up to 50%. Then you should be fine. Anyway, guys, just try as much as possible to take care of yourself. Don't believe that because you are African living in UK, you're not going to have it. You are Africa, you are living in Italy, you're not going to have it. Or you are living in New York, black people has it as well. And just when you have it, just try as much as possible to not spread it around. If you have it, obviously there's possibility, like high possibility that people in your household might have it. Just seclude yourself, lock yourself inside, get whatever you want. Even if you don't have what you want, call your friends to help you buy things that you need. They should drop it at your front door. They don't need to see you. You don't need to see them. They can just drop everything at your doorstep and they will leave and tell you that they already dropped it for you. And I think they said this thing, if you don't have any underlying issue, you might not even need to go to the hospital before this thing is going to die off by itself. Just get enough, maybe ibuprofen, paracetamol, cough syrup. If you don't have cough syrup, just use lemon and honey and hot water, or use lemon, honey and palm oil. That's what we use in Nigeria and it works for cough. Because someone that I listened to on BBC today talking about his symptoms and how he feel because he tested positive for the coronavirus, and he said that it's just similar to flu. The fever is not more than what you will get if you have a normal flu, but the cough is the only thing that is really bad because it's a very dry cough. If you're really like feeling this cough is really disturbing you and you can't sleep, just get yourself lemon, honey and palm oil, or you use lemon, honey and hot water. It's really good. In Nigeria, I remember growing up, my mom will mix lemon, honey and palm oil, and as soon as you take this thing, you can feel the relief in your throat from the cough. So there is so many alternatives. Guys, please take care of yourself, look after yourself, be careful, watch what you touch, get all these surface cleaner, 99.9 bacteria, the one that kills bacteria and viruses, 99.9%. He is a surface cleaner because now you can't get, hand cleaner, but you can get a surface cleaner. Get that one, it works as well. If you can put that one in your bag, if you want to use a cash machine, wipe it down with that, do necessary things. Just take proper precautions, because this thing is something that will still pass. Because with what I heard in the news, I heard that it's going to be high by May and June, and this is March. April is not even here and the students are still in school. I just cannot cannot wait for them to go on holiday. Maybe when they go on holiday by April, kind of stay at home so as to avoid the spread of this thing, because talking about people not going into public places, but school is also a public place as well, because different people from different homes, different backgrounds come together in school. These kids doesn't know better. They know, but at the same time, they cannot take precautions like adults is going to take precaution. If someone might accidentally cough on each other. I just hope that everyone can just take precaution, and if you feel a symptoms, you feel that you are not feeling very fine, stay in your house like they said, even though it's very difficult. If you are self-employed, you need to pay your electricity, your water, yeah, you need to eat, you know, bills are there. That is the problem with just staying at home. The bills are not going to pay themselves, and I quite understand what he's saying. So guys, please look after yourself. And to all my subscribers, my sisters, my brothers in Italy, I sympathize with you, and I hope you guys can take care of yourself and stay safe. It's better to be safe than to be sorry. Anyway guys, I'm done with this. If you know any more information about this virus, your contribution will be highly appreciated in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share if you like it, so that some other people can have this information as well. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.